Hey, love. Welcome home. I know you had that big meeting today, so I made you dinner. Yeah, I know. You're working a lot harder than with the end of the year deadlines, and don't worry about it. So I finished up early today. Go ahead and get into something comfortable. I'm just finishing up. Hey, you look like you're feeling better after that, love. Come, sit down. I made my grand shepherd's pie. I know you loved that last time she made it. It's a glass of red wine too. It's your favourite, the Blanc. And afterwards, I have a show you've been wanting to watch. I know, it's all a bit much. But you've been working a lot. It's been a stressful 2 weeks with that deadline for you and us wanting to get that house payment. And that won't be long until we're there. But I feel you deserve something for those last 2 weeks. You've clocked in a lot of overtime. And I thought about booking a restaurant, but I know you're tired, so I thought staying home would be best. Yeah, I was thinking about that Italian place you like. But that's a lot of stuff to do after a long week. How's the food? I'm glad you're enjoying it, love. The show I have? Oh, yeah, it's the one you told me about from a few weeks ago. Beastars? I didn't really get it initially, but I read a bit of the manga you had, and I know. You told me I'd like it, but I was a bit skeptical. But after reading a bit of it, how much? Just the first volume. Oh, you seem very excited, love. Yeah, I know you've been trying to get me to watch it for ages, and here I am after reading the manga while you're at work. Hey, you go ahead and get comfy on the couch. I'll clean up, then I'll get the popcorn and soda. You want anything else? I got you some chocolate truffles and those jelly sweets. Oh, you want the fancy stuff, huh? Alright. But only because you're cute. Hey, yeah. Here's your popcorn and chocolate. You have everything pulled up? Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to watching this with you. So before we go into this, how much should I know? Is there anything like that I need to know before we start or anything? What's the basics of this universe aside from the very obvious bit about anthropomorphic animals? Okay. Right. So they still eat each other, but it's criminalized. But you can't really stop it because it's also part of biology. Huh. And our herbivore carnivore relations, is that a common thing? Or it's not uncommon, but it's kind of frowned upon once you leave school. I see. Alright, it's sort of it's not really a social norm, but it's sort of expected when you're in school because you might be playing around and trying new things. I see. I get it. Anything else that you can think of? Alright. So, there's different sizes of beasts. So, I assume there's stuff I don't know, a domestic dog, sheep, bears, and lions and tigers and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Oh, so the bigger the animal, the person is, the more restrictions they have. So the bigger ones have to take medications and stuff. Ah, right. And what about what travel? What's that like? Is there? Oh, so you have to get a flight license. Okay, all right, that's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. All right, and there's just cars and stuff. Right, that's intriguing. Oh, it's because that means there was an industrial revolution then and stuff like that happened, right? Yeah, I mean, what year is it supposed to be? There's smartphones and stuff. Huh. So it's mostly modern, I guess, based, yeah? Yeah, okay. So then does that mean that, like, there's been wars and stuff? Oh, that doesn't really come up in the show. Well, now you've mentioned it, I kind of want to read about it in the manga. Is it, like, in the bits that they don't show from the manga in the show? Right. Because it's not there. Right, so you're telling me that it's not that important until it becomes important. Ah, I see. And is there anything, like, about, like a dog and a wolf? I assume wouldn't be all that unusual, but, like, what about a dog and a cat, or like a caiman lizard and, like, I don't know, a bunny? That does happen, right? But it's not like, oh, so it's not like normal. Like, people wouldn't view a mixed species couple, for lack of a better term, as, like, just a regular occurrence. You'd be sort of ostracized, right? Yeah. And, like, so it's basically like our world, except there's somehow, instead of what we have, it's different racism. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, love. I'm kind of ruining in the show for you, aren't I? Yeah, sorry. I know. I like to think about these things analytically, and I know it's interesting though. Like, I'd love to have a conversation with the writer, Parutikaki. All right. Why do I know that name from something? Oh, her dad wrote Baki the Grappler. Right, yeah. I think I've seen his name on, like, some of the volumes in the local store and local, like, manga stores. Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing else really. Okay. Well, let's watch this first episode then and see what we got. That was a very interesting first episode. Who is it who voices Haru? Oh, she voiced Kiri in Digimon. I remember her. It's nice to see she's getting work again. She took, like, a massive break, I think. And why did Legoshi sound like Matt Mercer? It's not him, right? No, okay, so it is very good though. I liked all the acting, and, like, it does kind of remind me of, like, a lot of the really good slice of life drama stuff I watched when I was younger, which is very fair. Just give me a minute. I gotta go grab another drink, and we can come back to episode 2. Hey, babe. Yeah, sorry, back. I'll grab some fresh drinks for you as well. Now, so, like, is this just sort of a thing that carnivores go through when they hit puberty? Like, obviously, like, she's quite repressed in, like, a lot of things. Like, he's not dating, and he's very, like, very ostracized even by other carnivores. So, like, is this something that the rest of that carnivore group has gone through? It's assumed that they did it, right? Yeah. Okay. And, like, for herbivores, then I assume it's like they go through puberty and they don't get the same sort of, like, urge. Like, there wouldn't be a carnivore herbivore equivalent there of, like, herbivores all of a sudden want to eat a bunch of grass or hay or something. It's not mentioned. Well, fair enough, I guess. Something that comes to mind. What else was there in there? Wasn't expecting as much blood in the opening 5 minutes, to be honest. Was not expecting the first scene to basically be someone getting brutally murdered. Which, I mean, if you want to set a tone for a show, that is the way to do it. So, hard to argue that, at least. What else was there? A lot of actors in there I think I recognize too. Is it like a star-studded cast? Oh, right, it's the Netflix what do they call it? The union thing, because Netflix have like a deal with a union, so they usually use those actors, right? Yeah, yeah. Who was the tiger? I think I recognize him from something. Who is he? Oh no way! He voices like Ichiban in the Like a Dragon series. Yeah, in Like a Dragon 8, um, Like a Dragon Gaiden, where he makes a few guest appearances, and in the new Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, he's the main character in all of those. He sings and everything. He's actually a pretty decent singer. Huh. Well, more you know, I guess. So yeah, that's about it really. Let's go on ahead and watch episode 2. Alright. Okay, I can see why you're into this. It's been a while since something has grabbed me like that. Very mature story, though. I guess, you don't have the typical, these are awkward, just after hitting puberty, 15, 16-year-old, stereotypical slice of life stuff that tends to seem to exist around anime. It's a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. Though, yet again, I'm getting massive, massive slice of life drama show vibes. But not in the annoying, like, will they, won't they end up with that kind of drama show. It's like the actual drama is important things that the main characters find important in their lives, and they want to understand those things and develop those things and grow as people. So, it's a pretty interesting piece, and yeah, I guess we'll have to come back and watch the next one because it's getting kind of late, and you've been up, you're falling asleep in the chair here, and I don't really want to like go watch the rest of the show while you're falling asleep in the chair, because I want you to be able to watch it with me. Yeah, come on, we'll get you to bed.